North Carolina Tar Heels versus North Carolina State Wolfpack. North Carolina enters at 20-5 overall and 8-4 in conference play, fighting to stay within striking distance of the ACC's top tier. North Carolina State stands 18-8 and 9-4 in the league, currently ahead in the standings and protecting home court at Lenovo Center. The race is tight. Duke at 12-1, Virginia at 10-2, Clemson at 10-3, and just behind them sits North Carolina State, with North Carolina chasing. The numbers tilt slightly toward the Wolfpack. A projected edge favors NC State by a noticeable margin, and their conference position reflects it. But rivalry games don't follow spreadsheets. They follow emotion, execution, and composure. This one carries weight for standings, for seeding, and for pride across the state. North Carolina averages 81.8 points per game, shooting 47.6% from the field, 34.5% from three, and 69.2% at the line. They move the ball well at 16.8 assists per game and dominate the glass with 38.8 rebounds. Defensively, they allow 70.4 points, collect 5.7 steals, and block 3.5 shots per night. NC State plays at an even higher offensive clip, 85.0 points per game on 47.8% shooting. They hit 39.4% from three and 76.4% from the free throw line, both superior marks. They dish 16.3 assists, grab 35.1 rebounds, and generate 8.4 steals while allowing 74.4 points. Turnovers are nearly even, 9.3 for UNC, 9.7 for State. Individually, Caleb Wilson is the engine for the Tar Heels. He pours in 19.8 points, grabs 9.4 rebounds, adds 2.7 assists, and shoots 57.8% from the floor, with 71.3% at the line. Henri Vesar complements him with 16.4 points and 9.0 boards on 61.5% shooting. Kyan Evans distributes at 2.9 assists per game, while Wilson anchors the defense with 1.5 steals and 1.4 blocks. For the Wolfpack, Darian Williams leads with 14.2 points and 5.2 rebounds. Quader Copeland runs the offense at 13.8 points and 6.8 assists, adding 1.8 steals and shooting 51.3% from the field and 42.3% from deep. Then Allen Lubin supplies interior balance, 13.7 points, 7.1 rebounds, and nearly a block per game. NC State's offensive spacing and perimeter accuracy define their identity. This sets up a clear theme: North Carolina's rebounding and interior efficiency versus NC State's perimeter firepower and free throw reliability. Recent form sharpens the edge. North Carolina has won 4 of its last 5. Victories over Pitt, 79-65, Duke, 71-68, Syracuse, 87-77, and Georgia Tech, 91-75, with a narrow road loss at Miami, 75-66. They're scoring freely and handling rivalry pressure well. NC State has split its last 5. They beat Virginia Tech, 82-73, SMU, 84-83, and Wake Forest, 96-78, but fell to Louisville, 118-77, and Miami, 77-76. The offense has been explosive in stretches, but defensive lapses have shown up in big moments. The star duel is layered. Caleb Wilson is power and precision, efficient inside, active on the glass, relentless around the rim. He finishes at nearly 58% and carries a heavy workload. Copeland is tempo and touch, a floor general who can score at all 3 levels, hit 42.3% from beyond the arc, and create for others with nearly 7 assists per game. Williams brings physical scoring, while Lubin challenges UNC's front line with interior balance. Wilson versus Lubin inside, Copeland versus Evans on the perimeter. That's where this game breathes. Tactically, UNC will attack the paint and the boards. Their plus 3.7 rebounding edge per game matters, especially on second chance points. If they limit NC State's transition threes and close out under control, they can compress the Wolfpack's spacing advantage. NC State will counter with ball movement and perimeter rhythm. At 39.4% from three and 76.4% from the line, they punish defensive mistakes. Their 8.4 steals per game signal active hands. If they disrupt entry passes and turn defense into offense, tempo swings their way. Bench impact and late-game execution loom large. UNC's defensive stability gives them a higher floor. NC State's shooting gives them a higher ceiling. In tight rivalry settings, free throws and decision-making in the final 4 minutes often decide everything, and State holds the statistical edge at the stripe. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is NC State winner. The Wolfpack's perimeter efficiency and free throw precision prove decisive in a back-and-forth contest. North Carolina controls stretches with rebounding and interior scoring, but NC State's spacing and shot-making tilt the final possessions. In a rivalry defined by moments, the sharper shooting team protects home court. My second pick for this match is total over 156.5,